All right, so while we were watching Champions League, Lionel Messi's Inter Miami was knocked out of CONCACAF. That is an international tournament comprising of top clubs from South, North America, and that of Caribbeans. They were knocked out of this competition yesterday early morning by Vancouver Whitecaps. That is the name of the club. You know, this team beat one Inter Miami 2-0 first leg, and then the second leg it ended in 3-1, which is 5-1 in aggregate. And by so doing, Inter Miami has been knocked out at the semi-finals. The same thing happened to Al Nassr yesterday, where they were beaten 3-1. I don't know what is going on with our big boys. You know, Kawasaki, the name of the club, Kawasaki, hammered Cristiano Ronaldo's Al Nassr 3-1, knocking them out at the semi-finals. You know, they prevented them from reaching to the finals of ACF, that is Asian Football Club Champions League. You know, this is the league for Asians, and that is for Americans all together, both the North and the South and the Caribbeans. You know, so while we were busy watching our Champions League, these our legends got knocked out of their competitions. Will I say retardation? Well, this is to tell you that the law of nature is taking its course on these two legends as far as the world football is concerned. I wouldn't say they did not perform at their various clubs. I mean, they are also putting in all their best to make sure their teams perform well. Lionel Messi is doing his best. I mean, he's still on top of his game. But, man, you don't expect him to perform maximally at that level he used to perform while he was in Barcelona and, of course, PSG. Just like also Cristiano Ronaldo, you don't expect him to perform the way he used to perform while in Real Madrid, Juventus. I mean, first from Lisbon to Man U to Real Madrid to Juventus. Even when he went back to Real Madrid, to Man U, he had already dropped. In fact, that was when I said, this guy is gone. He should actually stop, because I started seeing Ronaldo that is forcing himself to be relevant in the world of football. I mean, at 40, I expect him to have retired already, but, you know, he keeps on pushing it. But then, I saw a video that got me surprised. What is this? You know, I saw a man complaining to himself. You know, I don't know what that is. You know, he's just disappointed that he could not do much to helping his club side to reach to the finals of this ACF Champions League. Well, be it as it may, these young men have tried. You see this, forget that I banter Cristiano Ronaldo. He's a great player, a very serious player. And when he's losing, it gets to him. He's a very serious player. But that being said, I expect that it is time for Cristiano Ronaldo to throw in the towel. He has tried. He has tried. That is, if his fans will believe this that I'm saying, they will also say Messi should also throw. They are not mates. Messi has at least 2 more years to contribute in the world of football. Ronaldo should not retire when Messi is retiring. Ronaldo should actually retire before him, because looking at their performances now, Messi is still performing better than Cristiano Ronaldo. Since he went to Al Nassr, they have never won any trophy since he went to Al Nassr. You know, in fact, presently they are still in third. Well, qualifying for the next the next Champions League. Asian Champions League. But who knows how it will be? This young man should retire already. You mustn't play the World Cup next year, actually. Yes, you must not play, because it would have been doing your country disservice. Yes, it will be a disadvantage you playing in Portugal for the next year's Champions League. It is telling on you that you are no longer that Cristiano Ronaldo we used to know. I am not saying you've not Come on, you've done everything. You've done everything. You're not proving anything to anybody anymore. Throw in the towel now that you still have your heads high. That is my advice to you. Messi, my advice to Messi is also, after World Cup next year, throw in the towel. You must have tried. You must have done everything. I mean, you said World Cup was the only thing that you wanted to achieve, that you have done it. You have achieved everything that is achievable there in football. Throw in the towel. You guys have tried. The numbers are there. It will be difficult for most of these young lads to match to what you have set out there. So that is it. The both of them were knocked out at semifinals in their various continental tournaments. I thought I should let us know. Maybe most of us even did not get to hear this news, but of course we put our ears here and there since we are now interested in sports and its analysis. I thought I should let us know. All right, have a wonderful evening.